Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing real-time strategy game Homeworld, Deserts of Kharak. This is a prequel to the space-based Homeworld games, although this time is taking place on a desert planet. Game features a campaign, which has mostly unskippable cutscenes. Units carry over between missions. The campaign is okay, although it suffers from the malady of basically any campaign mode, which is it just keeps throwing arbitrary numbers of enemy units at you until you succeed. I personally don't care for campaigns in pretty much any strategy game that aren't randomized because of that reason. You know, it's not really a strategy, it's can you counteract however many units we've decided normal difficulty is. So campaign is there, and honestly it's probably the focus of this game. It has more weight if you remember the story of the original Homeworld games, to kind of tie you into the what's going on there. It also has multiplayer and skirmish modes. I'm going to do a skirmish game against the AI. It has two factions which are basically the same. I mean, you can click here and see they get the same exact units. It's just a reskin of them, and you can customize your colors. It has a very, very disappointingly small selection of maps. Only has 5 for 2 to 6 players. So I'm going to add an AI here. I'm going to put them on easy, and I'll put them on the other faction there and put them on team 2. You can either do team game or free for all. You can also do a capture the flag artifact retrieval, which I'm going to turn off. So I'm just going to kind of show off the gameplay here more than do the little capture the flag thing. And then that's basically it. So start the game, and here we go. Alright, now I'm going to probably do very poorly because I'm going to be talking while I'm doing this, but you have these salvagers which go out and collect resources. You just simply right-click on where they're at and it automatically sends them. There's also a nice little thing down here. It shows you when you have idle salvagers available. This carrier is basically a mobile base, which is pretty nice. The camera is pretty annoying, to be quite honest about it. You can't really zoom out very far. The way it really wants you to do it is it wants you to do the sensors manager in order to see what you're doing. But you can actually do orders from here, so I'm actually going to order my carrier to move over there. And I'm going to do my logistics module. Do it over here. Actually, no, that's fixed, isn't it? I got to do a different one. The logistics module is basically the pop cap. Alright, so we want you to demo this. And we want you to demo this and get some more resources out. Alright, and we need to start doing some units here. AI loves to throw crappy units at you. Oh no, actually no, I want you to destroy this. Now I'm a kind of a boomer. I like to focus on the economy first. Alright, let's set my rally point over here. So I know these AIs are going to start throwing units over here. Much like the original Homeworld games, you have research that basically unlocks units.
Send orders. Research completed. CUs identified. Proceed to site.
Alright, so now I can actually do these light attack units, which I know I'm going to get spammed with here in a second. Alright, so a word about the interface. You know, it's very similar to Homeworld, especially the remake that came out. It has this little sensors thing, gives you an overview of it. The camera doesn't zoom out very well. The zoom in is pretty terrible, to be quite honest about it.
Light attack vehicle in service.
I do like this idle salvager thing, though. Alright. Yep, here they come.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Yep, here they come. So they have built 6 of these, and I've built 1.
Light attack
Yeah,
vehicle
I don't know. Now, one thing that it does do is it does give.
Alert. Light
I'm gonna
attack
turn on the
vehicle destroyed.
defenses here.
Salvager has been engaged.
There we go. You can allocate power on your ship for
Weapon
different
systems
things.
online.
Alright.
This is the captain.
Yeah, let's see, and now it just selects everybody instead of
Light
selecting
attack
military
vehicle in
only.
service. Go
Alright,
for carrier.
let's change this over.
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
Alright. Alright, so, like I said, I'm probably going to lose because I'm talking while I'm doing this. The game has very simple countering. Basically, it has, like this one is strong against ranged. If you go back here, this one's strong against strike, strong against armored, so the armored assault would actually be the best one to do. A, B. There we go. Yeah, I know.
Alert.
I can't.
Down. Make ready.
It's just too many dang units.
Rally point set. Move to location.
So I'm probably going to lose. I don't know how the AI is able to afford all these. I guess they don't build as many constructor units as I do.
We've got a salvager under fire.
Any salvagers, but
Taking fire.
I don't even know.
Strike craft taking effective fire.
At least my carrier will fire on them a little bit.
Alert. Sensor post destroyed. Strike craft destroyed.
Yeah, my pop cap's too big now. I'm going to lose anyway.
Vehicle destroyed.
I actually am really terrible at this game, as you can tell. I have no idea how the AI, this is on easy, is able to afford this many ships. I really don't. I don't get it. Because they just spam them. That's their strategy, is they spam these guys. And they're going to destroy my economy. So, this will be a very short video, I think. Honestly don't really care too much for this game, as you can kind of tell.
Salvager lost.
You know, I do like that units will auto-attack and auto-position to attack nearby units. And I do like that it shows which units are engaging the enemy. It should draws little red lines to show you who's getting attacked.
Ready, set.
Yeah,
Salvager has been engaged.
we're going to lose, so... Oh yeah, my fleet capacity is reached.
We require
Because I lost my logistics module.
Deploy one from the command carrier.
Sure.
Fleet capacity deployable out.
You know, it has all these little research upgrades and stuff like that that you can spend points on, but honestly, when you play against the AI here, you really have to just spam units. Because that's what they do, and that's really, until you get, you know, more powerful units unlocked, then... But you can't because you spend all your resources doing the upgrades instead of building units, so then your economy's gone, as you can see. So, you know, I don't know if there's something I can't figure out in this game or what. That's basically it. Now, I will show this off. If you select a unit and you do attack move, it has this little terrain stuff, which is pretty interesting. If you're on higher terrain than the enemy, it gives you an attack bonus, which is pretty cool.
Prepare for contact.
And that kind of like takes advantage of the, you know, the ground-based nature of this game compared to Homeworld, which is space-based, obviously. Alright, well, I got a bunch of resources now. So, let's build some stuff.
Run a diagnostic on the PDA. I don't want any delays.
I really need to get some of these guys back. Another thing with the tooltips have like this delay,
Armored assault operational.
which is really annoying. It's like this 1 second delay sometimes where it won't come up. Alright.
Salvager online.
Go
Require
there.
additional fleet capacity modules from the command
Alright,
carrier.
that's right. Alright, so...
Deploying field logistics module.
Yeah, increasing the pop cap's pretty easy, as you can see.
Go for carrier.
Sometimes when the area is out of range, they'll go automatically.
All systems green.
Alright. Well, at least we got some units
Armored assault
back.
operational.
Oh, here they come.
Light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Operate sensors
Go. Attack, move.
Alert, sensor post lost. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Moving out. Engage targets on sight. Hostile strike craft down. Ready.
So you can see the little red red lines shows you who they're engaging. Oh, now they got some assault ships. Cool.
We've got a salvager under fire.
So those will basically counter most of my stuff. Anyway.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Make ready.
No. Oh, there they are. No, they're strong against range. It's not terrible. Alright, what do I want to get?
Alert, light attack vehicle destroyed. Strike craft destroyed.
So, and you get the gist of it.
Alert, salvager destroyed.
So this guy's up on a hill, so he gets an attack bonus. That's what the little plus means.
Enemy armor disabled.
These things are annoying as crap.
The captain.
Well, anyway. And this game is basically going nowhere. So, you get the idea. So, I think, honestly, they've done a pretty decent job of translating Homeworld to a ground-based game. I just don't particularly care for this game. You know, as I said, the campaign is pretty rote, standard stuff, where it's, here's a bunch of enemies we're going to continuously throw at you, let's see if you can survive. The Skirmish Mode has an extremely limited selection of maps, which gets old very quickly, although it does offer online multiplayer. The interface has some issues with tooltips not popping up as quickly as I would like them to. I do like that units will auto-attack and then auto-chase units when they come in, so that's cool. The camera controls are pretty terrible, though. You know, that's completely useless. And this is as far out as you can zoom with the camera. So they really force you to use this sensors view right here to kind of do anything. Now, you can do orders from here, so that's something at least. So, you know, the resource collection is pretty simple. You just tell them to go here. There's a limit on how many salvagers you can have on each spot. You basically just tell them to go there, and then they'll pick up all their resources. Let's build a couple more of these.
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked. Rally
Go that
point
way.
set. Move location.
You know, the units are very simple countering things. You know, there's a very specific type of unit, like this one's strong against ranged, and so on. Strong against range, strong against range. You know, very specific type of unit that each unit is strong against. So as long as you kind of counter what the enemy has, then you'll be pretty good there. But the one ground thing that they did do was giving you the high ground gives you an attack bonus. But that's basically it. You know, most of this desert area is pretty wide open with some choke points and stuff. And you do get experience bonuses like this guy does right here. Only he's going to die, so. And there you go. You know, while Homeworld is a pretty good game, I think that just while the adaptation to a ground-based game is fine, I think that the very standard campaign, the limited skirmish mode, and then whatever I can't figure out. I don't know if the AI is just massively cheating or what, or I'm just really terrible. It's one of the two. I just don't find this game enjoyable as a whole. So that's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.